Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So, after much consideration, I decided that I am no longer going to cover Sister Wives. I don't know, it's just getting boring for me. I mean, this episode was lackluster. I'm not going to do a full on review, it was just nothing there. I'm picking at the bones. All right, let's get into it. What episode is this? Is this episode? I think this is episode 10. So, episode 10, I'm just going to pick at the main stuff that I really liked. Well, not liked, but found fascinating. So, of course, everybody's discussing how Christine's relationship is moving super fast. And one of the things I didn't like was Isabel sticking her nose in her mom's relationship and trying to tell her mom how fast she should go in this relationship. But then at the same time, saying that she's happy for her mom, that she's happy. And it's just like, look, if the guy's showing your mom a good time, treating her right, why would you want her to slow down on that? That doesn't make any sense. With Isabel at this point, I think she's 20 at least, or 19 or 20, needs to be focusing on her future and needs to get out of her mom's business. Like she needs to be worrying about, what direction she's going with her life and not put so much focus on her mother because her mom has put all her focus on her as a child and now it's time for her to live. And Christine makes it. Another thing that I didn't like about Isabel this episode was that she was doing a lot of projecting. See, she saw how David is with his other children, with his children, and how he has such a good relationship. And she really was needing reassurance from Christine that he wouldn't try to replace her dad. And I'm like, girl, that man been gone. He didn't even show up for your back surgery. Like, if you have a potential to have a good father figure, which Christine said he could be if she wanted it, take it. Because the scraps that he's offering you, girl. I know everybody wants to have a relationship with their father, but he don't care. He don't care about a relationship with you. Because if he did, he'd make the effort. And you deep down know this. And I feel like she's rejecting David to a degree because she's afraid that if she likes him too much, she'll lose her relationship with Cody. Because she know her dad's jealous. And she knows that David probably will give her what it is she needs from her dad. And that's scary to her that she's going to get that from someone other than her dad. And sad. And so I think she's projecting a lot of her anxiety on her mom. And mom is like full head, full steam ahead. She ain't thinking about any possibilities of anything going wrong. And that's one of the things that Isabel is worried about. She's like, what if things go wrong? My mom's not thinking about that. And it's like, if she lives in fear like she has through that religion, because Christine talked about all the paranoia of the world ending and the fear that they instill in that culture. And she's done with that, Isabel. And you have to be done with it too. So, sh- Isabel's just going to have to learn that this is what mom wants. And she has to let mom have it. Live. And Christine makes it very clear to her kids that she's not slowing down. They just going to have to catch up when they catch up. But also, I don't think their kids are, well, his kids haven't said much, but I don't think her kids are realizing their mom's age. She is 50. So what do you want her to wait and stay single for years? Like, who knows how long she has? And if she has an opportunity at a second chance of love, why not? You know? And I don't understand this hesitation by these grown ass kids. Like, y'all need to mind your business. Yeah, I understand y'all want to protect your mom. You don't want her to get hurt, but she already been dragged by her edges by your dad. So it ain't gonna matter at this fucking point. Okay, I said what I said. So, you know, everybody has an opinion. Janelle saying that, Christine's gonna be moving in with her boyfriend, which she thinks is great. But she threw a little shade. She said it's a little ironic because Christine was so straight laced, full on, devoted Mormon. And now she's got a tattoo. She's living with her boyfriend. And Christine said she's living in sin. Christine said she has to sample this guy in the house and she needed to sample the penis right away, third date and all. And she wanted to know, make sure that there was going to be an intimate relationship. So I guess she wanted to make sure that if they're living together, that the intimacy doesn't stop, because that's essentially what happened with her and Cody. But here's my thing that I feel like I didn't like that she was saying is how she loved David so much more than she ever loved Cody. And it's like, I understand he's saying that about you, but that's not the truth. The truth is, if Cody gave you everything that you was begging for all them years, you would be right with him. You would. So I can't rock with her trying to rewrite history. So then let's talk about Mary. So Mary finally, is dragging Cody by the little bit of strands of hair he got, and she finally admits that Cody did everything in his power to push her out and even played mind games with her, made her believe that everything was going to be good when they moved to Arizona and that it was going to be a new beginning for them. And he was even coming around. Like he really was, showing up for her. And then she said he would just disappear for long periods of time. She wouldn't hear from him. He wasn't responding to her texts, phone calls, nothing. And it seemed to me like the only time he would show up is when he wanted something from her. So he wanted the money from her property in Vegas. So he buttered her up, got what he needed, and just to save face, he buttered her up some more. And then when he was done getting whatever he got, he put some distance between them. And then he also admitted, Cody, that he would have dumped Mary 2 years ago, but it was Robin that told him not to dump Mary, and that Mary was the one who had needed to have to leave. That it had to be Mary's decision to leave. So now y'all see, Robin was not for her sister wives. She was not going to let Cody leave a wife. She was going to allow him to do exactly what he did, which was push the wives out. She didn't want them there. Hell, she wouldn't even let Mary. She claims, her and Mary has this great relationship, but Mary revealed to us that she wouldn't even let her see the kids. Mary would reach out and try to see the kids, and Robin wouldn't reciprocate. Hell, Robin probably wasn't even answering the phone. And for her to sit here and try to say the things that she said, Robin, about how the other sister wives led a hate campaign against her within the family. No, no. But let's go with that narrative, Robin. So if your sister wives had a hate campaign against you, what is it that you did that would stir that pot? Let me remind you. When you came into the family, you came in lying. And what I mean by that is, all right, you went to go pick your dress. You had them go shopping and you act like you was going to pick one of the dresses that they was, looking at, and you were acting like you wanted to hear their opinion. And then Cody blurts out that you and him had went out and picked the dress already. And so you pretty much wasted their time. Then you didn't want to admit to us that you were snitching on the other wives. So they would tell her stuff because Christine even said it, and so has Janelle said. They had conversations with her and they would tell her stuff, and then Cody would come and get after them about it. And she's been doing that more than once. And for her to pretend like she don't know why they would have a hate campaign against her, that's why, because you've been snitching on the family and taking resources at the same time. You've gotten everything you wanted. And also, why wouldn't they have a hate campaign for you? Every decision, and she loves to say this, they get mad when Cody makes decisions. Every decision that he has made has benefited you, whether directly or indirectly. You don't think they picked up on that? They're not stupid. Well, they were dumb enough to allow him to take their money. These girls were getting, well, they're not girls. These women all were getting $180,000 a year, and they were all putting it in that pot. So Robin and Cody has all the money, and these chicks are struggling. Well, Mary doesn't seem to be struggling. Like she made herself another MLM worthy up, and so she's doing okay. And she's got Lizzie's Heritage. You can only make so much money off of being a bed and breakfast. But this is what cracks me up. So then Mary, for whatever reason, she goes over to those kids and tells them she's moving, and the little girl's acting sad because Robin told her to. It's like they don't even know you, Mary. Why are you even explaining to them or saying goodbye to them? And then Robin's acting like She's so sad to see you go. She is happy that these women are gone. She's sad to see, the funds probably decrease, but she's happy they're gone because she wanted to be the favorite and only wife, I believe. Everybody keeps saying that they don't believe that Robin wanted to be the only wife. I do. I do. Because it's rumored now, her friend Kendra is actually doing interviews, and she said that Cody tried to take another wife and Robin threatened to leave. And it was a younger wife. She was like 24, which is disgusting because he has daughters that age. So for Robin to act like she wanted this plural marriage, plural family thing, she didn't want it. She wanted the illusion of it. She wanted them to keep playing along like she did with Mary. She played along with Mary and made her believe that she had a chance. Well, she knew that the husband wanted nothing to do with her. And Cody's bringing up the catfish thing and saying that, well, we got over the catfish, but, our relationship just couldn't recover. And it's like the catfish thing, it was a big deal, but it wasn't. You haven't been sleeping with that woman. Stop talking to that woman. What do you expect? But here's the thing with Mary. If she would just own the fact that she got caught out here, quote unquote, cheating, which I don't think is cheating because he divorced you, then maybe we could feel empathetic for her. But one of the other things about Mary that really pissed me off about her was just the level of just not catching on. This man made her jump through hoops, gave her like this laundry list of things to do, and this dum dum did it. And because he couldn't find any more things for her to do, he stopped saying, "Hey, we can reconcile if you do A, B, C, and D." And Mary, you know that hindsight now, but the fact that is that you continue to hang on all the way up until now, which is sad because you knew, you knew he was pushing you out the door. You can't tell me that Mary just started feeling like he was pushing her out the door. She's been knowing for a long time, and I'm glad that she has friends that corrected her. And the friend was like, "Look, what are we dating? If I meet a guy, can I introduce him to you?" She's like, "No, I've been only single for a month." The friend said, "No, ma'am, you've been single for 10 years." It's like, come on, Mary. You've been single for 10 years, since 2014. That man has nothing to do with you. Anyway, y'all, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you leave 5-star rating, and y'all have a good night.